Hey guys, Snipe God here again. Today I'm coming at you with a ESO Nightblade PvE healer for veteran trials and veteran hard mode dungeons. So to start off with, I'm going to cover the gear. For gear, you're going to have two main choices. You will have, for this one, I'm using the Maelstrom's Perfected Inferno Staff in infused with weapon damage. This can also just be the regular one, or if you want a little more defensive, you can do the Ice Staff. I prefer the Inferno for more damage. Front bar is a powered Roaring Opportunist's Perfected Restoration Staff. Once again, this can be non-perfected. Powered for the trait. My jewelry is triple spell damage, Arcane, Perfected Roaring Opportunist. This can be non-perfected. The body is 5 pieces of Yorvolts. The legs and chest are infused for more resources, and then divines. So this is going to give you a 40% increase to all major, minor buffs, and damage shields. The Roaring Opportunist is going to give 5 group members plus yourself 10% increased damage for 1 second, up to 12 seconds. Because we're wearing Yorvold's guidance, this goes up to 16.8 seconds. For my helmet, I have One Piece Symphony for the 4% healing done bonus, and then the Spalder of Ruin. If you don't have the Spalder of Ruin, you can simply just replace this with Symphony Shoulders. I have these on my other healer at the moment, so I can't show you the stats with that. I'm sitting at 1800 recovery, 36.2 magic, and 21.4k health. The food of choice I'm using at the moment is Witchmother's Potent Brew, although you can also use regular Bistat, or if you want to be fancy, Clockwork. Potions is Alliance Spell Drop. For skills on my front bar, we have Illustrious Healing. This should actually be the opposite way around. Here you can have Healthy Offering. So Illustrious Healing is just your standard AoE heal. Healthy Offering gives you a huge single target heal. I was doing a Cloud Rust +1. This was critting for 26 to 25k on tanks when they were low health, almost instantly healing them through Baneful. We have Radiating Regeneration, which is a 28k heal for 3 allies over 10 seconds. Energy Orb, which is a mild heal, 2k. And then the Healing Combustion Synergy, restoring 10k health and 3k Magikarp stamina. This is pretty much a vital skill. And then Combat Prayer, which is giving everyone the 5% damage increase and a 3k resistance increase. My front bar ultimate is Barrier for the huge shield, as well as Magicka Age from the Alliance War support tree, which is giving us 10% more Magicka recovery. For the back bar, I have Unstable Wall of Fire. For the damage, I have Refreshing Path, which is a huge heal, 2553 to all allies in the area. This actually hits for a large amount and gives everyone the speed increase. Funnel Health, 5k Magicka damage, healing for 69% of the damage inflicted every 2 seconds for 10 seconds. Helps us to deal damage when we don't really need to heal that much. We can just spam damage out along with Wall. Overflowing Altar, I just had this on because I was doing Cloud Rust, but this is a great synergy, allowing people to heal 65% of their max health instantaneously, so I would keep this on. And then Debilitate, which is a 12k dot, 50% movement speed reduction, and gives each chick plus overcharge for 4 seconds, allowing allies to restore 168 Magicka every second when damaging the target. And then the ultimate for the back bar is Aggressive Warhorn for, of course, the increased critical damage by 20%, as well as the 10% to all stats. For the red tree, Did I actually mess something up here? Sorry, one sec. Sorry, one sec. Let me fix the red CP. For the red CP here, I'm currently doing Boundless Vitality for 1400 max health, Rejuvenation for 90 Magicka health and stamina recovery. You've got Sustained by Suffering, which is a 150 more recovery under a negative status effect, which will happen a lot in dungeons and trials. And then this is the Flex Spot. I like Celerity to run 10% faster. If you're a little newer to the game and don't really feel like you need the increased movement speed, I would do Fortified, which is at max rank going to give you an additional 1731 to your armor score. Other options are, if you think your sustain's fine, you can do Bastion and Shield Master, which is going to increase your barrier effectiveness by 15%, as well as give it a 10% cost reduction. Next we have the blue tree, which at the moment is Fighting Finesse. I will explain this when I get to Mamunda Stone. We have Focus Mending, which is single target heals by 10%. So that's going to affect our Healthy Offering, our Radiating Regen ticks, and our Funnel Health, because technically that's affected by this as well. Then I have Swift Renewal, which is Healing Over Time effects, which is a Refreshing Path, Illustrious Healing, Radiating Regen, Energy Orb. Oh, for single target heals, Combat Prayer is also affected by Focus Mending. Then I've got Soothing Tide, which is AoE heals, such as Energy Orb, Illustrious Healing, Radiating, because it hits 3 targets, this is AoE. This gets a 30% buff and is buffed by almost every CP. And then the Refreshing Path is also an AoE heal buff. And then the final one, I have Fighting Finesse. If you're not really focusing on your crit chance, you can run Unlimiting Overflow to give your group more recovery from the brink for a 11,000 damage shield on targets that are below 25% health when you heal them, or Hope Infusion for 5 seconds of increased ulti-gen. This is better if you're running Spell Power Cure and Hollow Fang, or like Spell Power Cure and Martial Knowledge. This is better because you'll have more recovery with those builds. Because of the Roaring Opportunist builds and the Spalder, your recovery is lowered, so it's not going to be as effective. So the Focus Mending, Swift Renewal, and Soothing Tide are all pretty much mandatory, and then the Fighting Finesse can be changed out to Enlivening from the Brink or Hope Infusion. Any of the 3 that you prefer or that your raid group or dungeon group is asking you to run at the time. For Mamunda Stone, I am running the Thief, which is why I have Fighting Finesse on. And I've got about, once I pop my potion, I've got about 38% spell critical, which is going to increase the crit chance for my Unstable Wall, my Funnel Health, and my Debilitate Dots, as well as increase my chance of critically healing. Although the critical heals aren't important, the criticals on damage can be a huge help to just cutting down a couple extra seconds on time. Because like if I put down all my hots, I've got about 5 seconds here where everything's all the way up, where I can just funnel health. And that Thief Mundus is going to help me gain a little bit of additional damage and cut down some of the fight times. If you don't really want to focus on damage and just want to be a pure heal, you can change this out to the Ritual. Next up, we have Attribute Points, 64, Magicka 00, and the final thing is Racial Skills. I mainly play Nightblade DPS. I was just kind of healing around for fun in a trial and decided I'm going to try it. Breton would be better for the cost reduction, but if you want a little bit more damage, or want to play damage more, then I would highly recommend High Elf. For the increased weapon and spell damage, the increased magic, and the activating ability restores the lowest of your resources. You don't really have any abilities with the channel or cast time, so you're not going to get the 5% damage reduction. This is pretty much it for my Nightblade healer build. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoy.